second set of factors for 20 are 2 and 10. And then 3 doesn't go, and 4 goes 5 times. And you're done. Agreed? Because 5 goes, but it goes 4 times, and 10 goes twice, and 20 goes once. So those are all your factors of 20. Agreed? Now what you're looking for are 2 factors that you can combine together to get a positive 9. You need 2 factors that combine to 9 and multiply to 20. So since all of these multiply to 20, we only need a pair that combines to 9. So there it is, 4 and the 5. So when we write this trinomial in factored form, it is going to be x plus 4 times x plus 5. The reason behind all that is now that if you multiplied these 2 binomials, your x times your x would be x squared. Your x times your 5 would be positive 5x. Your 4 times your x would be positive 4x. And your 4 times your 5 would be positive 20. And then if you combined your like terms here in the middle, you would get x squared plus 9x plus 20. Which is the same as what you started with. That was fun, wasn't it? Good. I love factoring. Let's try x squared plus 14x minus 72. So now we're going to list the factors of 72. We got 1 and 72, 2 and 36, 3, just 3, I don't think 3 goes into 7, maybe it does. 72 divided by 3, yep, 3 and 24. 4, does 4 go? 72 divided by 4, 18, 4 and 18. 5 doesn't, 6, 72 divided by 6, 72, 6 and 12. 7 doesn't go. 8, 72 divided by 8, I think that's 9, 8 and 9. All right, and do you see, if you go numerically down the left column, once you get to the 2 factors that are really close to each other, you're done, right? In the front office. Everybody see how you're done right now? You're not going to go to 9 right here, are you? Because there's your 9, and it's 9 times 8, and then 12, and then 18. All right? Just walk over there and get one, Alan. Now, you're looking for a combination of these numbers. Now, this gets a little bit more tricky because you need to multiply to 72, don't you? negative 72. One of your factors has to be negative, okay? Because a positive times a negative is the only way to get a negative. And when you combine those two factors, they've got to add up to positive 14. So a negative 72 and a positive 14. Well, 1 and 72 won't work, will they? 2 and 36, because if you combine a 2 and a 36, you can get a 34 or you can get a 38. That's it, right? So those don't work. 3 and 24. If you combine a 3 with a 24, you can get a 21 and you can get a 27. Those won't work. 4 and 18. Well, with a 4 and an 18, you can get a 14 and you can get a 22. There's your combo, right? Because your 6 and 12 doesn't work. That gives you a 6 and an 18. And 8 and 9 don't work because you get a 1 and a 17. So there's your factors. Now you have to position your signs accordingly. This becomes x plus 18. Yeah, it's awful. I can't even look up. And what do I got to do with my other factor? It's going to be the x and then the x minus 4. Very good. Because positive 18 times negative 4 is negative 72. And positive 18 minus 4 is positive 14. So that is your trinomial in factored form. If you get a negative x squared plus 13x minus 12. First thing you do when you get a negative sign in front of the x squared is you pull out a negative 1. You pull out a negative 1 of everything. So we take out a negative 1 and we rewrite everything with a different sign. So x squared minus 13x plus 12. And now we're doing our factors of 12 over here. So we got 1 and 12, 2 and 6, 3 and 4, 4 and 3, 6 and 2, 12 and 1. All right? So with a 3 and a 4, can you get to a 13? With a 3 and a 4, what can you get to? When I say what can you get to, I mean if you add them or subtract them. But yeah, you get 1 and 7. Good. All right? And 13 is not a 1 or a 7. With the 2 and the 6, what can you get? You can get a 4 and an 8. But with the 1 and the 12, you can get an 11 or a 13. And you need the 13. So there's your factors. So now we're factoring what's inside the parentheses. We took this negative 1 out. It stays out, but don't forget about it. It's got to keep falling down. So our factors, we need a negative 13, but a positive 12. So they got to be x minus 12 times what? Minus 1. Your negative 12 times your negative 1 equals positive 12. And your negative 12 minus 1 is negative 13. All right, let's do a couple more, and then I'm going to give you some to practice on your own. X squared plus 14x plus 40. x squared plus 14x plus 40. It's lagging so bad it's not even worth talking. So just try this one on your own. I'll do it on your own. I'll do it, and then you can look up when you're done, or if you get stuck. All right, and then if you get that one done, do this one. It does not. Everybody doing all right? Yes, sir. All right, because the two numbers have to be combined. I say combined because you can add them or you can subtract them. If you take -5 minus 6, you get -11. -5 times -6 is +30. These two numbers, they have to multiply to equal the +30. And then these two numbers have to be combined to equal the -11. When this sign right in here starts changing, when either of these are negative, one of these down here has got to be negative. Make sense? All right, so one more. Try, let's go -x squared plus 14x plus 32. All right, any questions on any of that? All righty, your practice for today. Page 221. Now, this should be the last page of last week's handout. Last week's handout. On page 221, let's see, we're going to do 1 and 2. And then 14 through 31. Please do yourselves a favor when you're doing these and just try to turn in really neat work. Just continually challenge yourself to do nicer, neater work. And in the end, it'll pay off for a couple reasons. One is your papers will look a lot nicer. And two, it helps to eliminate mistakes. Boy, the struggle is real for that backpack of yours, isn't it? I don't know. I'll look. Oh, there you go. Here you go. I got 3. I got 3 extras. I got 4 extras. If anybody lost theirs or threw it away or something like that. And if anybody else needs one, they can come up here and take a picture of mine. Or take a picture of somebody you're sitting next to. You guys at home, if you don't have any questions, I'm going to end this meeting. You're excused to, right here, Alan. Yeah, please. It's my last copy. Here. It's right here. Take this page. Put that on there. Yeah, you're welcome. Do this weekend.